the camera or anything else behind the camera, I gotta go ahead and fucking get it. And then you gotta go ahead and I gotta fucking pay for it. The thing with Sony is, okay, because PSN now they're charging. They got their ultimate service.
Yeah.
So now I think it's in effect. I haven't been on PSN in a couple of months, but they got to do something better with the titles or anything.
Yeah, they're trying to keep up with live. That's
that's the whole thing. But the whole thing as far as what it is with that. But I mean, personally, I think it's bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like what do you want to do? But then I gotta go ahead and rent the games or say you let me borrow a game or whatever, or we get from one of our sponsors, we go ahead and do it and play with it. It's like, wait, you need a code to go ahead and get on live
that's
PSN.
That's fucking garbage.
What the fuck? What's next? Wii?
Anyway.
And their fucking server sucks. I don't know. And I love Wii. I love the games, but their internet, I don't know, man.
Anyway, all right. So check it. Next topic of discussion. We were talking about this at PJ's, the night at PJ's when we were doing our little session, right? And I have a huge bone to pick with you, Sony. When you do things good, I give y'all credit, and the reason why, Anomaly and other people think that I hate Sony, I don't. I just don't like certain decisions that the company on the corporate level makes.
So you hate Sony?
I don't hate Sony like that.
You don't have to dislike, not the developers, but that's like me. If I don't like someone, that's a fucking company. Fuck them.
Yeah, it's
like this. The middle and the low guys, I love you. It's you fucking corporate motherfuckers. How many CEOs Sony went through?
What, 3?
Since 2002?
Because the Ken guy retired and Kasarai took over in Japan and whatnot. Ridge Racer. Anyway, the removal of the Linux or other OS option.
And Phantom Update, you piece of fucking shit. Fucking Phantom Update.
Two-part thing that we have a gripe with Sony. Number one,
how dare you decide to go say put a clause if you don't decide to do the Phantom Update? You know what? Fuck you.
Yeah, you can't.
That's basically what it is. Go fuck yourself.
If you don't take the Phantom updates, or if you don't take the removal of Linux, you can't get on PSN.
Or I can't play my Blu-ray player.
Exactly. Or your codecs don't work.
Or even anything. And I don't even go on my PSN offline.
Like if you're streaming your movies from your PC onto your PS3, some of the codecs will not be supported because you have to be logged onto the internet for them to work.
Right. And so basically, it's like Microsoft. You do anything with as far as you going on like to read other people's PCs or anything else.
That's right.
Basically, you're just giving away your bandwidth. Or if you have an error update, send it to Microsoft for volunteer updates. All they do is read your fucking IP address.
Basically, what Sony has done is this update because of the fear of piracy. I will give Sony that the Blu-ray, you can't pirate that thing because it's one of a kind. The media, you don't really have it in anything other than the PS3, a Blu-ray player, and the Blu-ray player disc or burners aren't easy to come by, you know what I mean? So Sony did like Sega did when the Dreamcast originally came out with the GD-ROM, where it was secure up to a point, but all you did, Sony, was piss off those hackers. They're gonna find a way. Now they're gonna fucking hack that shit, you know. But
I'm not gonna say it because it's been almost 2 years that he still haven't cracked digital copy yet. I'm waiting for that.
A good hacker just needs time.
Yeah,
that's all it boils down to. But the fact that I'm pissed off at the other OS removal. Now, Sony, when the PS3 first came out, it was supposed to be this wonder box where it was all in one. You can use it as a PC. You got your printer. You can install Linux on there and all that stuff.
Like the box, it could do this. It could do this. It could do this.
Yeah, and then they overhyped the system, said that it can produce stuff that it realistically couldn't because
it lied. You used regiments for fucking Final Fantasy VII. What the fuck? You should have did it as a launch title. That would have kicked 360 in the nuts, and I'd supported that. But you bullshitted yourself.
No, it's basically what the corporation promised. Now, I remember I supported the PS3 when it first came out. Like, damn, you could install operating system on there. Hell, I was using Firefox and all kinds of stuff. That was cool. That's something that the 360 couldn't do. And then you go ahead and remove it. Why? Why? You're gonna take away.
You take away your advantage, your own, your unique advantage. That's what you did.
Yeah, and now it's no different than the 360. All you did was shoot yourselves in the foot.
You made yourself. That's all you did.
I mean, you know, and you're Slim. He anomaly has the PS3 Slim, and it came out of the box without the option to install. And I have the big boy, and the big boy one, you know, you had to update that to get on the PSN network to remove it. Oh my God, why? Take Clint Eastwood's gun, point it at your big toe, and pull the fucking trigger.
Have a nice day, punk. You know, some bullshit like that.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Wow, that was not smart, Sony. And the fact that when you're in the Linux environment, it doesn't have access to the GPU, it doesn't have access to all the memory and so on. Everything is run off the hard drive because you have to make virtual memory on there. So what was the fear in that?
What? I mean, either way, and Sony, you the first motherfuckers to come out and say, we don't care what you do with our systems. Like
they said you can install an OS and so on and so forth.
Like,
but
okay, I'll get the memory. They didn't care as long as they sold systems.
You know what I think though? Sony probably found out that there was a way to bypass the security, and that's why they removed it. But we don't know that. You know what I mean? I honestly, aside from a few games, the only thing I use the PS3 for is some of the Blu-rays. That's it. You know what I mean? I don't know what security breach could have been that scary for you guys to remove your advantage.
I'm sorry, your customer service fucking sucks. It does.
Yeah, well, if something's wrong with it,
you know, I gotta pay for it. Like that fucking crash update. It's like, okay, you fucked up.
But the 3.31.
Yeah, 3.1. But you expect me to go pay you $160 for you to fix it? Yeah, okay.
Anyway, you know what? We're gonna take a quick intermission. We're gonna come back.
No. Keep talking. Fuck that. Because I wanted to keep watching that shit. You know, it's like, for editing, alright.